Welcome to February's Pratt Blueprint. February is Black History Month, a month that our nation uses to celebrate the many accomplishments Black Americans have made in shaping our nation. In the disciplines of science and engineering, Black Americans have made countless contributions toward the innovation and the entrepreneurial spirit that defines our engineering ecosystems. Thank you for those contributions. February is also home to National Engineers Week. This week, you're going to see a variety of highlights of our proud history at Duke Engineering through our various media channels as our way of celebrating National Engineers Week. Speaking of major accomplishments, last week we learned that our beloved colleague, Professor Gabby Katul, Professor of Civil and Environmental Engineering, is our most recent Pratt faculty member who's been selected to enter the National Academy of Engineering. He is a leader of ecohydrology, looking at how fluids move between our planetary systems, from the atmosphere to our oceans, to our rivers, and our ground. His work is foundational to helping engineers and scientists understand how a changing climate is going to affect our natural and our built habitats. This month, in the Pratt Blueprint, we have 4 stories that we're highlighting. The first story talks about the work that Professor Toshio Kolti and Lin Chung Yu are doing in their laboratories, looking at the development of synthetic conjugates that can protect cells from invading pathogens, such as antibiotic-resistant pathogens. Some really cool stuff is clearly happening in biomedical engineering. Our second story features the work of our student Nathaniel Wooler, a recent graduate of our Code Plus program, a program that's run by Robert Koldebank. Nathaniel has recently taken the lessons learned from Code Plus to create a 10-week hands-on learning experience for students in Ghana to teach them computer science and software engineering skills. Talk about the Duke difference. Our third story features a recent partnership between Duke Engineering and the National Air Guard. Just a few weeks ago, we kicked off a 10-week program with the Air Guard called Aim High. This particular program, run by Christensen Family Center for Innovation team member Rob Olson, looks at training military personnel in innovation methods that can allow them to tackle some of the more complex challenges that are facing our military and our national defense forces. Finally, our last story highlights what makes Duke so special, our people. We're highlighting a very particularly special Blue Devil, Jay Dalton, who has trained students and faculty in how to fabricate nano-engineered semiconducting circuits in our shared instrumentation materials facility. Congratulations for all those years of service, Jay. Finally, before I close, I'd like to also highlight 2 ways that Duke Engineering has used its convening power to focus on 2 critically important topics for our community and our region. The first is our directors of our Masters of Engineering in FinTech recently orchestrated a 2-day workshop called Digital Assets at Duke. This workshop pulled together industry leaders, academics, government regulators, among other stakeholders to talk about the future of digital assets such as cryptocurrencies and NFTs, exploring how these particular technologies and their innovative use in finance can better the common good. The second workshop was our CHIPS Readiness Symposium. This particular workshop was a 1-day affair here on campus last week, exploring opportunities that are going to be available through the CHIPS and Science Act funding that is beginning to emerge out of Washington, D.C. Pratt Engineering, as well as many of its collaborators in the region, have a long history of innovation in computing and semiconducting technologies. Rallying on that long history, we hosted a 1-day workshop looking at how do we come together as a region to be more competitive for those opportunities going forward. So with that, I'd like to close this blueprint and say, go Duke.